Okay, a second heal, that's good. Let's upgrade my Sub-Zero. And now, we get the amazing fight against the Putrid Elite. Alright, hello my fellow adventurers, and welcome back to the Abyss. I'm the Rogue, and you may notice I have upgraded the wheel. So, let's see what we get today. Looks like, ooh. Okay, so, we are actually getting Putrid Shot Ultra. See you there. So, we are back again with Putrid Shot Ultra, a game I haven't played in a little while. It's super fun. Highly recommend you check it out. If you haven't seen my previous videos on it, you should. This is the unmodded version. I added my modded version to the list as just now, before starting this second part of the recording, as a separate thing. Challenge modes. Let's see. Buffs have more health. Enemies and elites have more health. Let's turn things up a little bit. Nothing, no gimmicks. We're just gonna make everything harder. And what spell do I want to use? Could go with something rapid. I think I'm gonna just go with the classic rapid arrows. Alright, so yeah, there's no items, as I said. This is the unmodded version of the game. It looks so weird though. I probably should, I am possibly gonna see about, maybe making a mod that just reskins, for example, like the character. Also, the way the platforms are done, or like enemies will slightly aren't quite, I don't know. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna clip. I might make a mod that I use with normal game that's just a recolor of some things, but other than that. Bullet damage up, clip size up. You know what? Let's go bullet damage up. I need to remember though, my passive spells I can't just kind of shoot to charge them. They actually charge only when I hit an enemy, just like my active. Which is gonna be a really cool additional gimmick for the run. I love this music so much. Okay, so we start off with absolutely nothing. Maybe we should have started with the homing centers, but I guess it's too late now. Maybe we'll just go all in on homing. Have to see. Basically, so yeah, there's enemies only deal. Okay, homing flare, homing frost, or an explosion. Let's go homing flare. So I think I'm gonna do a rapid crossed with homing build. I do at some point want to go back and maybe even rework my mod. I don't think I did it very well. I'm still working on, you know, my coding skills, all that. Reload time. But other than that, I mean, yeah, I want to rework the mod, improve some stuff with it, but I definitely think the item concept is good. I might, yeah. Let's upgrade our rapid arrows, because why not? So yeah, currently it... See, currently the homing and rapid, but homing gets a bigger damage upgrade. So let's go with homing, actually. That's something that I really do want to add, though, is like a big UI bar that shows all your different stats. Maybe it would be on the pause menu or something. Like, I could pause it, dude. I should totally do, that should be what it is. The UI goes on the pause menu. That's what it should be. Because I think, Ravita does that. Let's actually take some bullet damage up. Okay, that was a little bit of a close one. I think this is the soldier fight. I definitely like how with the way I did the mod, though, is that the soldier fight actually is a bit more random. Because it's too safe up here. So I added the things of enemies are more dangerous and all that stuff, and I'm actually really proud of how it turned out. It's not 100% complete. Basically, though, I just upped the difficulty of the attacks, and then even when it's not on, enemy attacks are kind of randomized. Rapid piercing, rapid close combat. Let's do the exploding fireballs. Maybe I'm not gonna go ice this run. So yeah, I definitely playing a variety of roguelikes. I'm starting to try and figure out without items and with the limited amount of spells, it's certainly a fun game, but I think that it doesn't feel like it quite has the necessary capacity for unique builds. The same is true for some other games, such as, honestly, I'd even say, even though Stellar Interface has a lot of items, the amount of different builds don't actually feel super different. Let's actually increase our flare damage. And then also for games like Operation Steel, which is the game I am currently playing around with modding. So yeah. Probably these games are gonna be ones that I also want to come back to later and like do like a take two on my mod. Now that once I've gotten better at all my programming skills, all that stuff. So that's my plan. Let's see. Increase the number of fireballs. That sounds good. Alright, but yeah, the fact that it only charges on hit instead of every shot, it's interesting. I am thinking I'm probably gonna, if I actually make it to the final boss, I'm gonna try and go endless mode. Depending on, like, yeah. Okay. I don't know, I think that I have a weird thing of just like not taking health upgrades. I don't know, I probably should take health upgrades, but I just kinda don't. You know what, let's take a rapid upgrade this time. Honestly, if I do remake the mod, I probably will remove the classic spells, because they are kinda dumb. It was just a way of, I was just playing around with that. Okay, here's the question, do I keep fire and go rapid, or do I take homing? I'm gonna take the homing, because I really do want that homing benefit. So there's yeah. I definitely, like, yeah. I'm thinking that maybe the way, increase the flare damage, actually. I'm actually not feeling the need to really buff the arrows themselves. Okay, let's take a reload. Yeah. If you have any, like, again, if there's a game I've played that has good, that, like, if there's a game I've said I'm modding, so far it's really just Putrid Shot Ultra and Operation Steel, and you have concepts, feel free to let me know. I mean, I'd love to hear them. Okay. Let's see, other things that could be cool are, like, critical hits could be interesting. Yeah, I've got enough fire stuff that I can boost all fire damage by 6. Alright, boss time. It's the big head fight. Just a heads up, I am gonna read the cuts. Also, when you do have less health pickups turned on, it actually, the boss fights only give you 1 rather than 2 per phase. See, this is decently strong. Okay, so it's gonna go into phase 2. The unshackled mines orbit me. The music is really good. I really like it, actually. Darn it. I was hoping I could no-hit the boss. Okay, I've taken 2. Okay, I took 2 hits. Victory. Oh yeah, I did actually add a special. Yeah, I'll talk about it in a moment. As you fall deeper, the stench of the old crypt fades. You fall and you fall. A new scent greets you, one of ancient leaves and trees, And another scent. You arrive at the Forest of Metal, Zone 2. Alright, we get our next spell. Orbital Rapid Piercing. Let's take Ice Shards. Okay, but yeah, no, this game is really fun. I definitely think that yeah. Also, possibly, like, you can get modifiers for your active spells, right? One sec. Create an explosion, Sub-Zero, Ice Pulse. Let's take that. That's zonal and rapid. I was about to say, that can't be homing and rapid. There's absolutely no way. One thing I think I did manage to get working was a mine that's a player version of a mine. So, like, things like that I was able to kind of get working. But I definitely think I could do better. Okay, so I've got my massive ring of ice. I do love how many spells there are. I like, as much as I have been saying, it would be awesome if there were even more spells, I do like how many there are. Let's upgrade that, actually. Because, like, obviously in the Pico 8 game, there are, 8 spells, and you get 5 of them in a run? So, that's more a question of what 3 spells are you not taking than what 5 spells are you taking. And it just doesn't end up feeling, I don't know. See, it's probably worth it to go rapid. Yeah. But I definitely think that the game becomes a lot more chaotic and difficult with my, like, boss and elite difficulty modifiers. What else? Also I think I showed, I don't remember if I fully demonstrated this, but, so I did add, there was one mechanic I added that was in the game, just not actually used, which is the ability to lock difficulty modifiers behind a, like, completion amount, like, beat the game with at least X modifiers active to unlock this modifier. So I added that back in, which I think is cool. I think it's cool that it was also it is a fully functional mechanic, just not. I think I also added some extra, like, meta progression, fire damage by 9. Okay, it went up. But yeah, so the ability to put maybe modifier, I mean, that might require a lot of things to have different spell modifiers and stuff, but, because it already is, there's a lot of stuff for how the modifiers for your actives work, but, bullet damage up. Okay, so it seems like, I can't tell for sure, but it seems like the stat increases go up in later levels? Not sure. I also had ideas for alternate bosses, but, like, vaguely. But, that's kind of probably unrealistic. There we go. Upgrade our Sub-Zero damage. We have our Lightning Miner. That's another thing, I put the names of the elites. Oh yeah, also the making elites more difficult one, adding even more health to the elites, and similarly the, making bosses more difficult made the boss have even more health. Let's see. I think it doesn't apply if I pick up ones in the future. I don't know for sure. Could take... rapid. I do have more rapid spells. So a flat 2 damage is probably just actively better. The character's adorable. Honestly, the art style in general I really enjoy. Spotlight was a cool feature. I don't know, Spotlight adds, like, completely changes the feeling of the game. I don't know how to explain it, really, but I do like it. I guess it kind of adds the feeling that, like, I don't know. Oh yeah, one thing I did do, though, is, another thing I did in the mod that I think could be cool to, like, think more about is I added a mechanic where if you have the telekinetic greatsword, which is the weapon the final boss uses, during the final boss fight, like, the cutscenes change, and I'm pretty proud of that. Yeah. So that was something that I was like, because you would recognize the sword. But, again, not playing the mod at the moment. All ice damage, yes. I should probably take some healing at some point. But, like, I tend not to make good decisions like that. Honestly, I'm gonna have to take the reload. I'm like, I've got to take healing, and then proceed to not take healing. Okay, I did get a heal. So that's good. But yeah, the gameplay is honestly really smooth. And also, I think I've said this already, but the game is only like, what's it, like, $2, $3? It's not super expensive. You should, like, so it's not like, oh, get this $20 game, but yeah, small game, it's fun. Let's just add 3 to all my ice damage. I guess originally the thing was I felt like I really wanted to always max out my skills, but I guess I'm getting to a point where I don't, like, I'm working on not feeling like I have to play roguelikes in a specific way, because there is a way I tend to feel like it's, like, I feel like I want to play them, but I'm working on getting better at using a variety of strategies. However, I can't help myself here with, for now, taking the reloads. Okay, so also, the healing upgrade is, I was completely wrong, and it is extremely powerful. Let's upgrade the flare damage. Depending on what my options are, like, I will definitely say it's actually completely reasonable to take. Okay, the missile rocket. They call it that because that's what the code calls it. I don't care if it's supposed to be called robot. There we go. Completed. Gonna give me more ice damage, why not? Okay, boss time. So it's the Queen of the Forest. Again, like I did the thing, I added the eye and all that stuff. Yeah. Also, something this game doesn't really have is it has no real unlockables, and while, like, I understand that that's a mechanic in some games, I feel like, personally, it's something I like, when you can unlock things. I don't know, just my thing. But, I really do enjoy it, like, especially Binding of Isaac style, when, like, you have, like, achievements. Sorry. Achievements, let's get this one. But, like, I'm trying to think of like, how, like, completing certain conditions, each character gives you things, that sort of thing. And I don't know, I just feel like it really adds, like, it feels like a cool to have a reward for completing the thing. Okay, you do the up 1, up 2, up 3, down in the center, then you start doing this attack. Okay, now you're gonna go like this. What? There are actually some attacks that I don't think I've ever actually normally seen, simply because the boss just, like, gets defeated too quickly. So that's part of why I added the randomizing feature. Alright. Sword. And now we get this. A massive great sword erupts from deep below and executes the queen. The smell of leaves fades as you fall even deeper, but one stench remains. With you all along, the terrible, putrid stench. It's always with you. You arrive at the Writhing Void, Zone 3. Music's so good. Let's see. Vengeful Spirit, that's the healing one. SPELLSLINGER Spirit. Nope. Bonus ice damage, no. We're gonna take this. When you get hit, cast all your passives. When you at one health, dealing enough damage heals you. Now this is the first wave. These waves are a bit more handcrafted, and I have mixed feelings about it. Like, I definitely think that's in some ways good, but it also ends up meaning, like, I think even if there were, for example, alternate fights for this, like, it wasn't always laser turtle. If there was like 2 different fights you could encounter here, I think the fact that just the levels are quite as consistent as they are is a little bit annoying. But also, I definitely think, like, I mean, I think it could work to have a pool of different, like, waves that can occur. Homing Frost, alright, that's... So yeah, elite fight against, oh, that was not great. Let's go like that. That was not supposed to happen, no. Okay, here's the question. Do I take health or do I take reload? I take reload, because it's a bad decision. There we go. So yeah, you see I'm back at 2 health. We have this, oh, I enjoyed making this attack harder. That was fun. I think what I did was I made it tick twice as fast, so if you're caught in the beam, it hits you twice as much. And I added a second vertical beam, which took more effort than I wish it had, but whatever. So yeah, those are the 2 features I added to add the more ice damage. Just gonna, already got so much ice, I just gotta go all in on it, I guess. I do like the shields and like shield generators, those are useful. How did I not get hit there? That was actually, I'm actually really impressed that I didn't get hit. Let's see. It could be fun though to have alternate, for example, an alternate boss fight, for each thing where it's the bosses from Putrid Sand. You know what? Let's actually upgrade this a little bit. I don't know why. I just felt like it. There we go. Okay. Like, the damage they deal isn't super high, but like, that's the point of rapid spells, is that as you have more. Honestly, the amount of health enemies have here is. There we go. Nah. I want to just... Like, I think I tried doing it with, like, the amount of health you can have is, there we go, one down. And the other down. There we go. Now do we get it? No. Increase max health, interesting. Increase fire damage by 12. Alright. So I think at level 2 it's a 1.5 boost. And then, oh no, it's after this level I get the final spell. That's what it is. This is the one where, yeah. I do honestly, I don't know, I kind of think it's cute, I guess is the best way I can put it, that even in the full game with so much more, like so many more zones and stuff, by the end of the game you have the same number of spells. You know what? Reducing my reload time. I don't need, who needs to have, yeah, alright, I don't need to reduce it any further. I've got instant reload, maybe even faster than instant. Okay, so my ice is probably the no, fire deals the most damage still. Yeah. I think then this also, the missile robot fight is gonna come up in a moment, I wanna say. Yeah, there it is. Oh yeah, I did another, again, with the mod, I added, like, when it dashed, like, a lot of the dashes, for example, I made more deadly, because I gave them, like, entire bullet trails or whatever. Alright, the, Putrid Slime. Gonna fire the 3, no thank you. Gonna fire the 3. Let's grab our little heal there. Ouch. There we go. Okay, boss down. Okay, we do get a rapid. Okay, these two are fire, but no, we're gonna take rapid. So we went pretty far in on ice. Well done. And this is like an entire, again, this is something where I think mixing it up and having it not always be the exact same patterns of combat could be fun. But I'm not sure how to do it exactly, so I just kind of was lazy and chose to not do that part. Then we have the Terror Fly. Oh wow, that's... Okay, it's actually the projectile wave is going decently fast. Okay. The Lightning Miner and the, what's it, it's not the Forgotten Soldier. The something soldier. Maybe it is Forgotten Soldier. Alright, then, like, one more wave. Okay, I need that heal. Okay, a second heal, that's good. Let's upgrade my Sub-Zero. And now we get the amazing fight against the Putrid Elite. Which, another thing I had a lot of fun with upgrading the attacks of that. Honestly, I still think more could be done with it. I think the Putrid Elite would actually be better as, like, its own boss, rather than as a mini-boss. I feel like as a mini-boss, it just doesn't get the focus it deserves. Even if it was a single... I mean, yeah. All ice damage up by 5. Restore all health. Bad decision time. Alright. Boss fight. I am gonna read the cutscenes, because I haven't done it in a while. This world is cursed. Cursed by a putrid stench. A stench that forces it all to repeat. Again and again. Finally, I've found you. The source of the curse. My dear Putrid Shot. What? Wrong one. You're gonna go like that, then like that, then you're gonna dash that. Okay. You're gonna go there. Send out special shockwave. And then end with that. Alright. You're gonna make the sword, what's it? Yeah, bounce along there or something. Okay. Okay, maybe I don't. Maybe maybe there was an update that I missed of something or something. I don't know. It definitely feels like maybe it's something special about the hard bosses, but I feel like hard bosses didn't do this before. Okay. We're in phase 2. I understand now. The true source of the stench. It's you. You behind the screen. You're the reason this world keeps repeating. The only way to free this world. The only way to break this curse is to break you. You're finished. Am I though? I think you're the one who's finished. Okay, that... Okay. Okay, that was scary. That was a close fight. Okay, but I won. Alright. I said this world was cursed, forever putrid. But for you to come here again and again. To fail again and again. To keep fighting. And then to finally succeed as you have. Perhaps there's another way to break this curse. From the planet's core, heat erupts, sending you up through forest and crypt. The knight's words echo. Since you've won, will you be back? Alright, so it seems like I still got it. Yeah. Yeah. Developer, Steam promotional art. It looks really good. It's a Pico 8 font. Tutorial font. Another one. Pixel prompts. I'm on the special thanks. Yay. So yeah. Let's end the adventure. Back on the title screen. That's another run defeated. With challenge mode of 4. So, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I have a big series on Putrid Shot Ultra specifically that I recommend you check out. And if you enjoyed if you enjoyed the video, you should check out my Roguelike Randomizer series, which I am trying to make, which I am currently doing, and doing a video every week. And subscribe to my channel, it would help me out a ton. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!